get to breaking news anchor Megan Mitchell right now following a developing story overseas.
Yeah, Megan, right now we're following those airstrikes in the Middle East as war rages in Israel.
Yeah, and you guys, just within the last hour, we've learned that Israel's defense minister has now ordered a total siege on Gaza. That means no food, no gas, no electricity is allowed to enter the Gaza Strip, which, by the way, more than 2 million people live there. We have new video from overnight, showing what the war in the Middle East looks like right now. Rocket sirens rang out in Israel's major cities, fired by Hamas. Israel firing back, retaliating for what's being called the worst attack in Israel in 50 years. Over the weekend, hundreds of Hamas fighters carried out a rampage, including an assault on a music festival where more than 200 people were killed. Hamas, by the way, that's a Palestinian militant group that controls the Gaza Strip there. That's the area between Israel and Egypt on the Mediterranean Sea. Several countries, including the U.S., consider Hamas a terrorist organization. The U.S. has already deployed a carrier strike group of warships and fighter jets to the Middle East to deter any more attacks against Israel. Now, of the 700 people who have died in Israel, the U.S. confirms at least 4 of them are Americans. Another dire situation are hostages. Militants kidnapping more than 100 women, children, entire families. CNN spoke with a woman whose daughter was at a music festival when that attack occurred and is now missing.
I didn't realize that there was like 7 or 8 Toyota vans full of terrorists, and they just shot everywhere. They just shot them, slaughtered them like ducks.
Here in the U.S., we are seeing rallies in support of Israel and the Palestinian cause from New York to Atlanta to San Francisco. That heartbreak, of course, in the Middle East being felt thousands of miles away. And we'll have more on the local ties to this coming up in just about 30 minutes, Kara. Back to you.
Yeah, and hearing that heartbreak, it'll give you goosebumps this morning. Megan, thank you. This is a complex story, and it did not happen overnight, so we do want to give you some more context.
Yeah, to help us understand just how we got here, we are joined by former special agent and senior advisor at the U.S. State Department, Ron Holloway. Is there a short answer to how Israel got caught by surprise with these attacks?
I think what it is over time, vigilance wanes. Another element is we get over-dependent on technology, and we lose the human element in our intelligence collection. And that's really what you need. The Palestinians went low-tech, just like we've seen in other conflicts, using couriers instead of cell phones, all that. And I think that's really how they got surprised.
Now, unless you've been keeping up with what's been going on in the Middle East, you might ask yourself, why these attacks now?
Well, we have to understand, you said it earlier, Kara, that it's complex. So, I like to explain that to people. A Ferrari is complicated, right? But you can bring in a technician and fix it, you change a part. The world is complex, like the rainforest, and things are always changing. This is complex in that, for instance, if we hear politicians talk about America not being the world's police, well, we're going to see banditos popping up all over the place. And our state of affairs right now is kind of a call to action for all those guys out there that want to wreck things and jump off and push their agendas violently.
So far, we've seen numerous airstrikes between both countries. Do you anticipate Israel launching a ground assault into Gaza?
That's the only way to take territory and hold it. I see them going in. I'll be curious to see if anyone goes in with them. I can't speculate about the U.S., though I doubt it. But they've got the people. You have to understand, the majority of Israelis are military trained. They have compulsory military service, so as far as manpower going in, they may have it, although a 2 million person area like Gaza would be kind of hard to control.
All right, Ron Holloway, we appreciate your perspective and insight this morning. Again, we know there's a lot to take in a matter of just a couple of minutes, but we thank you for it.
Thank you.